Sacred Son.
Sacred Son, Ari.
Yeah, it's a screenplay. It just won Best Dark Fantasy Screenplay Award at the Austin After Dark Film Festival.
Yeah.
So it's not your typical like Hollywood, story.
Right.
Sacred Son looks at this big clash between like Christian and Native American beliefs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's all set in the American Southwest.
Interesting.
So like right off the bat, the story starts with this really unsettling event at a solar energy plant.
Okay.
Like people are seeing a second sun in their rearview mirrors.
What?
Yeah. And there's this brand new star that shows up in the sky. And then just all this weird stuff starts happening at the plant itself. The synopsis mentions like this horrific animal experiment that the military was doing at the plant. And it feels like that's what kicks off all the craziness that happens afterward.
I see. So, I mean, using that dark fantasy lens to look at these tensions, I mean, they've been around for centuries in America, right?
Exactly. It's not like this is something new.
Right.
It's just like woven into the fabric of the country. And then you add in the setting, right?
Yeah.
The southern deserts of North America.
Yeah.
It's like soaked in Native American history and symbolism. But it's also a place where we see all these anxieties about technology and the environment playing out,
Yeah, totally.
So you've got this solar energy plant that becomes this kind of flashpoint for all these different forces.
I see. A clash of kind of old and new.
Exactly. And that's what I think the screenplay is getting at with this whole idea of a rift in the American psyche.
Right, right.
Like it's this tension that you feel when you read it.
Absolutely. And seeing this tension play out, it seems like it's really focused on this character, Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas. He's the Native American security guard at the plant. And he keeps having these visions of this mythical beast. And they get worse and worse after the animal experiment. It's almost like that event tore open something, and now these ancient spiritual forces are spilling into the present.
That's intense. So the screenwriter,
Michael Lewis Gould,
what's his background?
he actually started out writing children's books.
Wow, really?
Yeah, and then he switched to this dark fantasy screenplay.
That's quite a jump.
It is. And his director's statement mentions that he was inspired by D.H. Lawrence's Son, which, dealt with the themes of rebirth and all these dark passions.
I see.
It makes you wonder what made him make that shift.
That's a big change, going from children's books to like darker, heavier themes.
Yeah, it seems like he's trying to grapple with something more dark, something he couldn't really explore in children's books.
Right.
And, it sounds like Sacred Son is more than just a story for him. His statement kind of hints at this personal crisis that, fueled the screenplay. And he talks a lot about renewal and atonement. It's like he's using the writing to work through something really deep and personal.
Oh, wow. So it's like this personal journey, but also you mentioned he's reimagining his earlier work.
Muneka's Wood
Right.
dealt with loss and redemption, but Sacred Son takes those themes and puts them in this completely new setting.
So it's like he's revisiting them, but with a different perspective this time.
Right. Maybe even offering some kind of answer or resolution that he couldn't before.
I see.
But, it's not just about one person's journey. It's an ensemble-driven mystery.
Oh, right.
So we're going to see things from lots of different angles. And he's being really ambitious with it, trying to symbolize America's transformation through art and myth, as he puts it.
Wow, that's a big goal. What did the judges think about all this, though?
That's what really stood out to me. They specifically praised the way he portrays Native American spirituality. They said it felt authentic and respectful, which, let's be honest, is not something you see a lot in Hollywood.
Yeah, that's true.
It's so easy to fall into those traps of romanticizing or stereotyping indigenous cultures,
Right.
But it seems like Sacred Son avoids those pitfalls.
So it's presenting Native American beliefs as something complex.
Exactly. And that complexity is what makes the whole exploration of spiritual conflict so much more powerful.
Yeah, it's a nice change from those oversimplifications we usually get.
So just to recap, we've got this clash of belief systems. We've got this mystery playing out at this solar energy plant. And then there's this like palpable tension that just runs through the whole screenplay.
And all of that tied together with, the screenwriter's own journey, plus this clash between, like you said, tradition and modernity. It's like this search for redemption in a world that feels like it's spinning out of control.
I think that's a great way to put it.
Are you submitting your creative work to film festivals? There are small details that could potentially be the difference between getting selected or rejected on the film festival circuit. Hi, this is Michael Fair, and I've been a film festival director for more than 15 years. I've reviewed thousands of submissions. Would you like me to show you how to present your work in a way that every film festival director loves to see? You wouldn't believe how many submissions have incomplete information that negatively affects your chances of getting selected. Avoid common, costly mistakes that other filmmakers and screenwriters are making every day. Before you spend another $1 on submission fees, you should purchase the Film Festival Submitter's Handbook, now available on Amazon in paperback, ebook, and Kindle formats. Click on the link in the description of this video and order a couple of books today, one for yourself and another for a friend who is ready to start their film festival submissions journey. Thank you.